Hello, welcome back. Last time I navigated the entrance to the laundry room and then was faced with something very silly looking, so we're gonna deal with that today. I had a thought. This level's called Cycle Madness B-Side, and at the start, Madeline said something about we're back in it for the remix. I wonder if there was a Cycle Madness in, like, I don't know, Spring Collab 2020 or something, and this is a second version of that or something like that. Alright, so we got stationary ones and the Agitator in there that I'm gonna have to navigate, and gravity is gonna be a bit of an issue here. Maybe if I move fast enough it won't be. Once I'm through the Agitator, there's some books that let me put my feet down so I don't have to worry too much about that for a moment. Otherwise I would be pressured to move. I will momentarily have pink hair coming out of that field. I'm just, like, not even beginning to parse what's happening here. I mean, it's just a little rotating thing with... Okay, so without books, I'm thinking I would have to cling onto that, use my double dash to get all the way here, and then do the platforming. What? Okay. Alright. So, relatively straightforward room, just... There's a lot in here. Alright. Silly things. Okay, so dash count... Alright, so let's try going right away. That kind of almost worked. If after my up dash, I just drift back down... Okay, drift back down first, maybe? Drift every dash? Okay, so slow, right, up, left, right, maybe. Right, up, left, right. I think something like that could work. Yeah, so now that I've seen the shape of the path I want to follow, I gotta get a little more height in there somehow. I can get away with one upright, okay. Yeah, this is very improvisable, by the way. Sort of, but then I run into the stationary ones because I don't really see them in the middle of the room. Oh boy, okay, yeah, so that part's a little bit of a pinch that I've gotten myself into. Maybe I want to hang out a little longer... I don't think so, no. I want to make that vertical transition right there. There is a ceiling I can bump against to protect my head from getting hit by the red nasty. If I'm gonna do that, I need to do it a bit later than that. Like here. I can do it twice, but then I'm gonna need to move left as I'm going down, or go down way faster. I think I'm gonna need to move left. Oops. Give it farther right first. Oops, I keep not doing... Whoa! Well, if I could make that happen again... Could I make that happen again? Maybe. Okay, so if I can avoid hitting that thing, it would help. Okay. Yeah, it's not the largest amount in terms of strategy here, just like... Find a path that looks like it'll work. I can kind of encode these as repeatable inputs. Kind of. I need to do one more right dash before the upright, I think. 1, 2, 3. There's kind of a space I can slip through there, but not quite the way that I want to. If I'd done a down left, I would have actually been okay. Down left feels weird in that spot, though. But I think it's what I need. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Check it out, I'm here. Alright, so is the idea... I just want to test something. This should be safe enough to do. It was not. That's fine. What was I even testing? I didn't articulate it. Just like what it would look like without the books there. Why do I even want to know? It's not relevant to my current route. But I started musing about it, and... then I did silly things. Yeah, so I kind of see the line that I'm drawing through this Silly conundrum. I need to be lower to avoid that. Where am I? I'm kind of behind the cycle. I could dash up to delay there. Again, there's a safe ceiling to bonk against. Yeah, maybe I want to delay by bonking. But see, doing that transition, either I'm going to have to veer left. Let's try that. Didn't get to the ore. Feels like I should be able to do that. It's just like everything moves. Once I'm committed to my dash, I haven't always committed to something that I know is going to work. Straight left would have been better in that spot. But also, I had a way that was faster. But I think it skims a little too close by one of the stationary ones, like the upper rightmost. So trying this approach, just to see if it's maybe more repeatable. Yeah, so it's either zip straight down or go left farther. I kind of like zipping straight down more. I'm gonna try this one more time. No, I just can't get out of the way with pink hair. Let me try something else, actually. Okay, it steals my pink hair once I leave the field. That's how it is. Has nothing to do with dash intervals. So without the books, there must be like... Oh, there are more blocks up top that I didn't see initially. So with the books, I do kind of have to hurdle this. Oh boy. Do I use my dash on the way up? Maybe. Let's try that. I don't love it. You are super in the way. Okay, so I have a strategy that works okay there. Huh. So there's like really no safe stop-off points here. That thing in the center is rotating the way that's less friendly to me getting through here. If I did this... Well, I was momentarily in kind of a good place. Okay, I guess that's my pattern now. Seems to work. Whoopsie. Slower. Yeah, alright, that works great. What? Oh, I bumped my head too early. When the ceiling was spiky. Or whatever these things are. How do these red things hurt me exactly? They are Shiro's negative thoughts, so they deal spiritual damage. I went too high. So I do want to make sure I cling onto that wall. Oops. Right, 3 dashes before... 3 quick dashes before the up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whap! And I keep just, like, not even looking at that thing and just leaping without looking. Those 3 dashes were slow. 2 slow dashes, 3 quick, then the up, then the down. Great. Easy. Heh. And then I want to hurdle over that, but that thing's always in the way. So maybe I need to stop off... Oh, I went way too late. But let's look at the situation some more. Am I hurdling the wrong thing? It's like every line I try to mentally draw through here just goes through some red cloud or another. Am I jumping all the way up over top the very top of the thing that I can cling onto? The time at which I arrive there has a nasty thing right in my jump path. So if I'm doing it, it's at a different time than that. But see, at any other time, that little sweeper down below is coming in there. So do I have to wait for the top sweeper to go by, climb up, and jump over as the bottom sweeper arrives? That's gonna be my theory. Okay, I want to reset the cycle because I don't know where I am. But now I do. 2 slow, 3 fast, up, down. Alright, so climb down, wait for the top sweeper, climb up, jump over while the bottom sweeper is there. Top sweeper, bottom sweeper. There we go, that's workable. Then move, maybe? Probably a good idea to not just hang out there forever. Yeah. Okay, I'm in this... Okay. Oh no, I have to deal with platform boosting. Right, my upward momentum is affected. Okay. Yeah. Down, up, over, down. I can make that work. 1, 2, 3, quick. Down. Great. Okay. Got that under control. Down, up, over, down, no. Right, but if I go down quick, then I have an opportunity. 3. Too early. 1, 2. Too slow. 3 quick. Oh. Whoops, and see, the wall bounce sometimes just takes me too high there, and I don't like that. Because it results in my death. I'm not a fan. Not too high. Down, up, over. Then what? Down, for one thing. I can hang out for a moment. Do I want to? Where's everything moving? I guess I'm going this way? Okay, that's workable. Now, is this... no. Alright, so they compress together when moving to the right. Do I want to do all my movement at once? I have dashes there, by the way, because my feet are on the ground frequently. Alright, so split apart when moving left, clump together when moving right. I do not ever want to move right to left. That is certain death. So once I start moving right, I need to continue. Yeah, so basically I want to zip through at when the leftmost one is at its rightmost, and then just keep on going until I get to the other end. Alright, let me see if I can slip into this cycle at a good time. I did not. I didn't know where I was. Just easier to death normalize to get back to where I want to be. I need to climb down and then either climb down and wait or just go immediately. Let's try immediate. Whoa. 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 Okay, doing a few more things immediately than I wanted to. If I go farther down, that can work. So go all the way down, like way, way down. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Whoa! Oops. 1, 2, 3. All the way down, immediately, all the way down. Yes, that's the way. Okay, so rightmost, you. But I get abducted by the upper ones, and then I just can't lose my altitude quick enough. So that is what it's like to deal with overlapping layers of those things. I'm gonna wait a second. Okay. So, I'm gonna get in here and... I have to watch my movement and the movement of the thing I'm aiming at, because both are oscillating up and down. 1, 2, 3, quickly. Yes, okay. Whoa, down. Yes, okay, like that. Like that. Like that. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, the bottom is really by far the most valuable part. I do not want to be abducted and trapped in the top of that. But it's just pretty much gonna happen, isn't it? It's a little hard to avoid. Whoops, okay, so that's what happens if I'm a little too gung-ho about that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, whoa, okay. Yeah, so not too fast, just that fast. Then hang out. Okay, yeah. So, let me just attempt to stay on the bottom for a bit. Next time you dip down, I'll go in the middle. That's a terrible time, actually. Never mind. Gotta come up with a new plan. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, so... just before you dip down? Yeah, okay, so just before you dip down there. Actually, yeah, so I'm initiating my entry into that madness zone a little bit later than I should be. So I'm gonna go as soon as I can comfortably, even if it's moving to the right, that's okay. So as soon as I can get through that, I want to do it. I can also just fall in between the platforms, that's an option. Would not recommend taking it. I am way behind. It's okay. I made it work. That part has become pretty comfortable. This part is reasonably okay. Okay, so as soon as I can get in there... The floor is just relentlessly pushing me into the death ceiling. Whoa, okay, I'm good. Okay, so... okay. Yeah, no, I just... I can't take my time there, but see, the problem is... I don't see the opportunities as quickly as I'm going to have to, so... it's gonna take a lot of tries there, that's okay. Whoops! What? Right, so... see, that's the worst time to... How do I... It's like, I need to be able to judge my jump arc, but that's impossible because my eyes are not on where Madeline is, and they can't be. I like point one eye at her and one other thing I want to hurdle over, but I can't do that. My human body does not have such capabilities. So what? What do you want here? Like, I have... Okay, hang on, I have dashes. Dashes are an asset I am not currently using. I just feel like they'd make me careen forward out of control, with no correction to find land after I've done one, but let's see if that's maybe not true. Alright, so more dash. See, I can make that work if I do it a little later. Whoop. It's hard to get a feel for just when the right time is to jump over that thing. Right, I have dashes, use them. A little later, so it has to be... Okay, so if I'm doing it with dashes, do wait until it's moving left again. That's gonna be my approach. Yeah, okay, so I can cling on to that for a second, and it seems helpful. Okay, so... ideally, it would be either resting in the up state or resting in the down state, because if it's moving quickly, then that just, like, reduces my... increases its surface area. Oops. Whoa, I'm so far right. How did that happen? It's fine. Oops, okay, see, well that's the hazard of trying to switch sides. If I go a little too low, there's death there. What? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's better. Way to go. Okay. Okay, when it's resting, you say, and then go exactly when it's not. Okay, so try to go when it's not resting, if that's how the margin of error is gonna go. Ah, dang it. Like that. Okay. Okay. Well, alright, I hurdled one comfortably. I did that on purpose, it felt like. Second one was very much not. And that's why I died. Yeah, resting there for a moment just means I won't need to neutral jump quite as much for longer. So I should just, like, wait that extra cycle always. Right here. Wait an extra one. It'll make this part work better, the part that I didn't get to there. Whoops. I wonder if I could also be faster and, like, beat this cycle. I don't want to try. Yeah, that's much... Oh, shoot. That went too low. Oop. Extra cycle. Okay. Okay, so... Yes. Yes. Maybe? Not quite. Okay, well, that's a record. One, two. Shoot, now the platforms are weird. Okay, guess I'm hanging out here for a bit longer. I'm uncomfortable. One, two. Get on that. Get through there. Yeah, I tried, but I have to go a little higher. One, two. Looking at when the closest one passes by me, that's what I'm counting. Up high. But if you're gonna be up high, be earlier. Man, that is just really nasty. Like, getting through those hurdles 4 times in a row. Feels kinda good when I do it. I didn't wait. Alright, I'm gonna have to wait later. Whoops. Or not. I guess I don't have to do that anymore. Bap! Been a while since that happened. One. Two. Okay, now, sure that worked, sure that worked, sure that worked. Last one didn't though. Almost. I'm gonna call that a new record. I was closer to getting through the final hurdle. One. Two. That was way too early. Can't go then. There's death too close. One pass. Two pass. Don't go too early, don't go too early. Go now. Go. Shoot, I fell. 1, 2, 3. Yep. One more pass. I don't really need to fast fall there. In fact, I'd rather spend a little more time, actually. Okay, good. I didn't know how to move my feet. Just getting pushed up into a place where I could not ever escape. 1 pass, 2 pass. They have different eyes. Or something? What am I seeing? Up top? Ah, but I was so high. I don't have control over my height. 1 pass, 2 pass. Yeah, that has square eyes. The other one has hollow eyes. And there's like 2 different kinds of hollow eyes. There are fully round ones, and there's the, yeah, so wait for square eye. These little dust clouds have individual personalities. Whoops, no, wait. Ah. Yes. Okay. Alright, so now. Ah! Okay, somehow my dash came back. I did a super on one of those platforms or something. Gonna have to do this backward. That's fine. What's the last room look like? Probably just has the switch in it. Yes, okay. So that took a little bit longer than luggage, which makes sense because I did not have the shortcut. Right, and I'm not gonna find out where that upper passage leads because I'm going back this way. Alright, let me see if I can handle this room backward real quick. The hardest part is now at the beginning. However... Well, yeah. What's the however? Wait, it's different. Oh, this is very different. Okay, right. So, because it's... Okay. I got chased out. Yeah, so now... I want them to be going right to left. Well, that was still true. So, yeah, I need to be going right to left when I start this. Can I, like, do a... Oops, that didn't work at all. Try to do a reverse extended hyper. Why? Dude. There, like that. That's the move I'm trying to do. It's not happening at the time that I'm trying to have it happen, though. Why is it not... Like, I can do it every time I'm looking at myself. Okay, I'll look at myself, but then it didn't. Like, whenever it's the time that I want to do it, I'm not allowed to do it. Ha! See, that didn't extend, and also didn't do what I wanted. Okay, well, that was kind of nice, but now I'm here... Oh, can I just cross them all at once after the first one? Because they all kind of line up. I can. Okay. So cross the first one first, then the other 3 all at once. Like that. Okay. That makes that easy, actually. So the hard part's not at the start. Is this the hard part? I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe this? No. Okay, so what am I doing there? Draw a line. So I want to get... Right, there's no books to put my feet on the near end there, so I'm gonna... Ooh, be using stamina as the thing. If I try the same thing, where I cling on to the left side of the rightmost thing, wall bounce on the next one... Let's see, so when would I do that? Now? I would die to the, like, orbiter that's going through the books now. As is on top now. Okay. So that path looks less good. Could I go quick and get above it? There's not really a time window for that, is there? Ah, there is. So if I go under the thing that is closest to me now. So under there, no, then there's something directly in the way of my up dash. Okay. What if I jump to the books? I don't like that. Okay, what if I follow the thing that's closest to me now, climb up over the... on the right side of that thing. I'm kind of burning a lot of stamina doing that. But if I did it, I'd have to wait for you, go up over you, and then I'd have a chance to... Then I think I could do... I'll try. Let's see if my stamina budget allows it. Yeah. That feels pretty cool. So, follow you. Go here. Stamina is a bit tight, but I think if I do that a little differently, I can make it happen. Okay, yeah, that part. Not too bad. No, I need to climb jump there. But see, I need another climb jump after that, and I don't know if I have that in my budget. So, that's when I want to hyper. That's when I want to do... Whoopsie! Hyper now. That's a little early, but it worked. I'm too high. I got away with it. Yeah, the platforms converge in the middle there, so it kind of doesn't matter what I'm on. Ah. I don't think I like my approach. Can I change it? Can I just, like, go over the middle? Because the middle, when rotating that direction, yeah, let's just dash up left at a time when I can get there safely, like, say, nowish. Then jump over, and just, yeah, take the direct route. Like, all this detour is unnecessary. Yeah. Okay, these will converge when I need them to. Yes. Alright, so the time is now. Okay, just don't go quite as high. Yep. They'll converge. Yes, great. Don't go quite as high. Well, yes, that's the idea. Just do it good. Don't make a complete mess of it. That would help. There we go. There we go. No mess at all. Okay. Then this part. I'm gonna have to learn a path through here. Let's try improvising. How do I start? I would have time pressure to get in here with books not present, but books are here, so I will take that advantage. Yeah, see, now I can't... The death plane is there. You can't get that close to it. Yeah. But yeah, I have good patterns everywhere else, so... That's... Oh, I am going so early and getting away with it. I used a lot of stamina there. It should be fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's not a problem. Would be with no books, but books are here. Okay, so how do I... Not like that. Let's just look at this from this side for a second. That's too far. It's going the wrong way around. Or something? So I have to get in that... Like, I'm so far down when I enter. So what if I'd, like, dash left, up, left, up, left, up, left? So shoot the diagonal between, like... Okay, so... Rightmost column of stationaries, bottom and center. I'll be crossing that line. Next column of stationaries, top and center, I'll be crossing that line. So right now-ish. Then bonk your head. Go left, left... Down and bump into that thing. Left, left, down, right, right? Yeah, this is going the wrong rotation. I'm gonna have to spend way more time in that thing. Alright, prepare to be agitated. This feels faster. Yep. I don't really have to switch sides there. I could just go directly. Right. So agitation. So I'm aiming at... Well, aim away from that maybe would be a good idea. Yep. Whoops! I like how I can just kind of fling myself in there whenever I feel like it, and I pretty much always make it. Yeah, so just dash from there, that makes much more sense. Okay, so that doesn't quite work out the way I was planning, so rerouting. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Used some stamina, that's okay, I have plenty. Thanks, books. That's just never gonna look like a good situation, is it? So if that had been an up left instead of an up like I meant for it to be, but flubbed it up, I would have been somewhere. Would it have been somewhere good? Maybe? Ah! Okay, I can't fling myself quite that early, just slightly later. Yep. I probably don't need to do that little wall jump. I can maybe just go directly to the books. Okay, that looks better. Okay, that's much closer to what I want. Where am I? I was not on the platform I thought I wanted to be. Yeah, I can just go directly. Okay. Little later. Yeah, time sync is just right at the start. I don't really have to wait for much of anything else. Okay, a little later than it looks comfortable. Okay, so 3 slower dashes than that. 3 slower dashes, then I start going up. Okay. Wait a bit. 1, 2, 3, up, up, up. No, that has to be lefts. Okay. 3 slow dashes, 2 up dashes, then some lefts, and then see where you are and figure it out from there. 1, 2, 3, up, up, left, left, fall, right, right. Don't fall that far down. Oops. Left, 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 up, up, left, left. Maybe 1 left. Let's try just 1. As long as I'm kind of leisurely about it. Left, 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 up, up, leisurely left. It's gonna have to be... Let's try instead of 1 leisurely left, 2 very fast lefts. Ah. This is so cool. One, 2, 3, up, up. 2 fast lefts. That was only 1. I tried to do 2 fast, and therefore nothing came out. I'm gonna have to go down, then right. Okay, so a down dash is involved. Whoa, I was so low there. I didn't get away with it, no. Don't have a backup plan for when I'm flashing. Left, left. No, it's 3, not 2. I miscounted. Whoa, sure. Ah! Wow, I got captured by that wall. Whoops, that's dash, not jump there. Okay, I'm just like losing all the pieces of my script. Okay, whoop. Gonna wait for the next one. 1, 2, 3, okay, I was a little too slow. I allowed gravity to act upon me too much. One, 2, 3, up, up, left, left, right, 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 left. So, no ups or downs were involved there. Well, there was some ups, but no downs. Left, 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 up, up, left, left. That puts me right into that thing. Okay, so when lefting, specifically be avoiding that one dude. Left, left, left. Up, up. Left, left. But see, that's the one dude with the big wide eyes. Has that kind of personality. Just building up this plan, one piece at a time. That's fine. Well, see, I needed to go farther left before I started dashing. Oh, too far left before I did that. Okay. Yeah. Get here, do that. I'm more comfortable going straight upward because I don't get abruptly turned around that way. Left, left, left. Up. Left, left. That dude's always just right there. So, my pattern's bad. Alright, so tweak that pattern. To avoid that one dude. Just like, subtle differences in the speed at which I do things add up to significant differences in position of everything. Oh. Yeah, so if I hang out there for a moment... If I hang out there for a moment on the up... So what if I'm very slow about the ups? Let's see what that does. Very slow with the ups. If I'm slow enough... What if I do, like, up, down, up? Whoa. I tried to, but I failed. No, I don't think that's what I want to do. Just be very, very slow and leisurely with that. Trying to make sense of this. It's like, I can only look at one part of the situation at a time, and the parts that I'm not looking at have problems I can't see. Uh-oh. It's nice that the first two parts of the room are basically a solved problem, I say having just died in this one. So I'm basically starting in this part of the room each time. See, if I go right, I go too far right. So I know where I am when that's in that part of the cycle, so... Right there, it's passing by that. So do I want... Okay, so that's the question. So in this grid, second row from the top, do I want to go between first and second column, or between second and third column? That's the decision I need to make. If first and second, there's not much time. If second and third, there's too much time. Okay, so I am going... Okay, so I'm going up on the rightmost and second rightmost, so I go up and I go... No, I go here. Okay. So at this screen center, I get in now, I go up, I end up there. I'm doing some finger tracing on the screen, which is invisible to you, I know, but just do it yourself. Imagine what I'm doing. Oh, that's interesting. So I see something. If I can hang out... Okay, so... Second column, first and third rows from the top. If I can hang out right in that spot, like between those two, I transition from, like, the upper left part of the maze right into the... Ooh, okay, so I want to hang out slightly to the right. No, that's not a place to hang out. Like, hanging out doesn't mean... I'm wondering, like, do I want to stay in the top two rows? during this part of the cycle. Then go down and... How am I exiting this thing? It's going to be going left while I am. Yeah, so I just want to almost stay stationary at this, like, quadrant that's one to the right of the upper leftmost quadrant. But I can't. So I need to enter, like, the bottom set of quadrants. Where it's gonna have to be crossing... Man, I wish I could draw some lines, but okay, so center of the screen vertically, these two things that I'm bouncing between, I am crossing that line on my way in. I am? How? No? Oh, geez, the path through this is way more complicated than I anticipated. I'm gonna reset. I don't know where I am. This might be a much more significant problem than I thought. Because yeah, like that entire time I'm just going against the cycle. And this is a big, complicated cycle. If I could just get, like, okay, more comfortable with things, that was extremely good. So do exactly that again, just with one less death. Okay, so whatever I did there, do it again. Will I be able to tell? I don't know. I just kind of went in and just sort of felt it out, and it was great. Like this. Okay, so like that almost. Slower, later. So enter really, really late. Want to arrive at a much later part of the cycle in the time that I spent here. Like, this late? Yeah, enter super late. Go through here, 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 here. Perfect, 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 perfect. That's the whole thing. Okay. It was just all about the late entry. That was the entire thing. Okay, yeah, so I'm not going to do this room today. That, I responded to a little temptation down there, and okay, now it works. For a second, my watchtower wasn't moving. Alright, next time, reparsing this room in the other direction. I'll see you then.